like Norse, about to bow flex. Like you floating, about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work like a named Shrek. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse, spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it. Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat say. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit, you can call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, know it's kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medic how we get it, and we gonna keep it up and put the focus in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it. I get it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Roy, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacen otros como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas, tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no va a cambiar, lo que se viraron que les vaya mal. Y si me tiran saben que voy a picar, la corta tan digital. Los roles, los autos de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no les que arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real, no me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferre. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo se les más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya, hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol, ustedes saben ya.
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
My name came alive. At the same time, I played my got mad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living in.
Next, here is Brian Saucedo. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. He's got it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Crash Train trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Stepping in next, Brian Mundell. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Howard Burt trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Drilled on the ground to short. Now he'll bluff a throw to third and go to first instead. So now to the plate. Crash Train. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he struck him out. His 7th. So here is Howard Burt.
The right fielder, number 4. Howard.
To short, hit hard, reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And stepping in, Crash Train. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Azzopardi on second. Rincon on at first with nobody out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able.
Striding forward now is the DH. Brian Mundell struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. So next to bat will be Crash. To deliver, here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's the 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Big spot here. Runners at the corners. 2 gone. And that brings in Tyler Nevin. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now both. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Bowie Bay Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kevin Smith takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Ryan Rollison was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Zach Lowther hammers down the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Next, it'll be Crash. Train took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the AB on its way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Crash. Train ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you over the wall.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The payoff pitch one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. And now in the box, Jose Gomez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to. Now at the plate is Crash Train. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Fastball well outside.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Scott Burcham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now it'll be Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Rabago gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. 4-0 the score tonight. Hartford took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Lewandowski takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. And now here is Crash Train trying here to plate the tying run from second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost. Nasty depth.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to hit is Crash Train, grounded out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Nevin, and their runners at the corners now. And now they've got him in a rundown, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Up next, Alan Trejo flew out last time up. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, here is Crash Train, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below?
Into the box, Todd Zinnigy. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And that's the second out. So the next to bat will be Crash Train, struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Tremaine, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So now here is Scott Burcham looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the 0-1. And this is lined right back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit. And the leadoff man's aboard now to open the net.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there.
We are getting closer day by day to the trade deadline, and that means that top prospects could be on the move. I'm joined today by Carlos Pena. And Carlos, when you were on your way up the ladder to the majors, did you ever notice the chatter around the trade deadline?
Oh, absolutely. It's almost impossible to ignore it. And the thing is this, you can't control it, so why even worry about it? But it's easier said than done. I mean, you in your game, staying within your approach, and not let all that noise distract you. At the end of the day, you're really playing for the entire major league.
It starts with me, I must admit. But still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. But still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me.
So next to hit is Crash Train. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. So now here is Ronald Hernandez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Fielded cleanly. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate now is Marcus Efting. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a line drive. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it. Digging in next, Crash Train. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss that time.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Crash Train.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Third. Now at the plate, Jamison Hanna. He bounced out last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bat. And now Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Next to dig in, Tyler Nevin. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway. Try from second. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Hartford Yard Goats get their 20th home win this year. Carl Kaufman earns win number 7 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Cody Sedlock was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. set to get his evening at the plate started. Crash Train trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Starts him with a good rising fastball there. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is taken for ball 4, so it's a 2-out walk here in the top of the first. Next up is Austin Wynns. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Train is off of first with 2 away. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner goes for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
That is good. The second baseman.
And a double steal try here. Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
The first baseman, Greg Bird.
On its tailor-made to short, 6. Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second. And the throw. Now to the plate, here is Crash Train. Worked a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and this is swung on. So stepping in is Crash Train. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. One and 2 now. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready now is Crash Train. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line. Burt gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Next to hit, Jamison Hanna. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. A toss behind the back. To second for 1. Now to the plate. Crash. Train. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
In there, a base hit. So here's the cleanup. Hitter Austin Wynns grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Wynns goes down for the second out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Hartford took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ryan Castellani earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Matt Dennis closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Next to stand in is Crash Train. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Count remains full. Pay more time. There's ball 4. That brings up Tyler Nevin. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Now into the box, Rylan Bannon. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And that's through into left, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Digging in will be Crash Train. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss here. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Mundell. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in once again is Crash on his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hannah will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Striding in is Crash. Train flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. So now to bat, Crash. Train. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Stepping up is Tyler Nevin, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away. So now into the box is Rylan Bannon. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Burt has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner in there at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead. Next, here is Taylor Davis, and their runners at the corners now. The 0-1 offering. High in the air down the right field line. Burt gets there for the catch, and that.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Bowie came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Diogenes Almengo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Lowther records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
To the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting low down the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. They done spend a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Horses in the drop. Hop, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Yeah, with my photo out. Hey, when I come inside, I do all my favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Make the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard for to let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. I work too hard for.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Crash Train. Now the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Now the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work.
Stepping in next, Crash Train. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap to see if he'll fit.
So now to the plate, Crash Train. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up, Crash Train flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
First for your victorious home team. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the baseoff, no run, 6 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game. A swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.
And stepping in, Crash Train. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Good job to spoil that one. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Nevin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll try again. 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So next to bat will be Crash Train. He bounced out last time up. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Next, it'll be Rylan Bannon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's tailor-made to short. 6. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jason Ramirez. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there's one away. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Crash Train.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fastball called, strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alexander Canario. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last. Play is in order on the way this defense is.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Next, it'll be Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Maris backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Richmond get their 20th home win this year. Philip Pfeiffer earns his 8th victory of the season.
They left 9 runners on base.
Sam Wolf gets a set to get his evening at the plate started. Crash Train trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now a throw over to first and the runner back. Now the first pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. That brings up Tyler Nevin. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. So here is Riley just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate is Crash Train. He's time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here's the first pitch to him.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a throw over. Back in standing. Rincon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks it. And now in the box, Franklin Labor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column. Now it'll be Oliver Minoso. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. And now here is Crash Train, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th. Next to hit is Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Labor is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Started a warehouse in LA. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with the bang and the fangs of a parasite. I'm feeling alright, 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 alright.
Now at the plate, here is Crash Train. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strike. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jason Vossler. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Into the box, Jason Vossler. He bounced out last time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Prash. Train struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive.
At the plate now is Prash. Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strike. So now here is Prash. Train. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Bowie took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jim Cuevas earned his 5th win of the year. Zach Muckenhern earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So tonight, for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. So next to hit is Prash. Train. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. Away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour in that. For this offensive player, after coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Digging in next, Prash. Train struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Base hit into right center. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, TJ Nickdean. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is...
And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Up next, Brian Pins. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Pitch is popped up. Boyer is there, 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Mason McCoy. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Now at the plate, Robbie Boyer. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that. Next to dig in, Crash. The plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Ramirez, singled in his last at-bat. To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And now, Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder is on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up is TJ Nickting. 0 for 2 from him. Fastball swung on and missed. Now to the plate, here is Robbie Boyer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So stepping in is Marco Luciano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. 1 the final score in tonight. The Bowie Bay Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kevin Smith wins his 3rd of the season. Jake Wong was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Ready now is Bryce Johnson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Canario on at first, nobody out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first. Now to the plate, Crash Train. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Throw over to the bag. Just a dive, but he's back in easily. Other throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe. That brings up Tyler Nevin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Next to stand in is Rylan Bannon, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw, short hop. Now into the box, Crash Train. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 inches off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Throw won't get him. Next to hit, Tyler Nevin grounded out in his last at-bat. And the runner back safely. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's running. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in once again is Crash Train. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. Striding in is Crash Train. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. Execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And very little resistance there. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Bowie Bay Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tyler Irwin claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Digging in will be Crash Train. First chair in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Starts him out with a sinker that's in. A ball and a strike.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tap back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Slider whiffed on for strike. Stepping up is Julius Gomez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this set.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to bat, Crash Train. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. And the throw is in time. It's a strike. Here is Matt Reistetter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double. So now into the box is Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind Owens. Got him. And that's the 3rd time. So now to the plate. Crash Train struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Gomez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Next up, Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now.
This is why I love having speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mateo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in next, Brandon Wagner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The Bay Sox used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Derek Haller notches his third win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Gomez.
So next to bat will be Julius Gomez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next, it'll be Brandon Wagner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Crash Train. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out. Next, it'll be Crash Train. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Too high, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And another throw over. And a and again a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And he'll just beat the... He's in there. So here is Rylan Bannon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
The second baseman.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. Right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So Velasquez struck out in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate is Crash Train. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball. And stepping in, Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got it. Now it'll be Julius Gomez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he is in there. And now in the box, Crash Train. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Struck him out, so it remains a one.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not.
The Bowie Bay Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Cody Sedlock earns win number 4 on the season. And now here is Crash Train. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. He's set, and the pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-1 home.
Count 1 and 2.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and it brings Estevan Florial in at the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to short. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able. Next to hit is Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Anthony Volpe. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Into the box. Crash Train. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Crash Train. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out.
The traditional 7th inning stretch. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
4-2 the final score tonight. Bowie jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Lowther gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Zach Muckenhern hammers down the...
Unionizing their services. They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Cliff, what are some of the factors that can prevent a young player from succeeding or progressing as fast as he wants to?
Well, I think the one thing is you think too much about your success. There's a process involved with this whole, thing we're trying to do every single day called baseball. It's a process. You can't worry about the results. If you worry about the results, you're gonna struggle. I was in AA with Rondell White. Number one, we was back and forth with number 1 prospect, number 2 prospect. He went 10 for 100. To this day, we best friends. He'll say, no, I wasn't trying to get you. But in my mind, I'm like, we're battling. He wants to be number 1 prospect, but the pressure he put on himself was just so much that every single night was 0 for 3, but 0 for 3 was trying to go for a 3-run home as opposed to putting the ball in play. We learned a lot about ourselves.
I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
At the plate now is Crash Train. First cuts. For him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his deep.
We'll have to press pause. So now here is Matt Reistetter. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So next to hit is Crash Train. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball. Ball swung on and missed. Digging in next, Trey Ambergy. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Crash Train. He went down. On strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Crash Train. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Skied into straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the end. Up next, Estevan Florio. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-0 to score tonight. The Somerset Patriots took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Yuendrys Gomez notches his 3rd win of the year. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Velasquez.
The shortstop, number 7.
Wagner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Can't make the play on him. And now, Matt Reistetter. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to catch. Next to dig in, Crash Train, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Sails on him. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Ready with the 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominated.
Next up is Kyle Holder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. So stepping in is Kyle Holder.
Second baseman, Kyle Holder.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Crash Train trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Ready now is Johan Mieses. A potential tying run for him at third base. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Once more, a throw over, and the runner back. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. There's one, but the return throw will be too late. Now to the plate. Crash Train. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. All right, back to, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Andrew Velasquez. There was a base hit last time up. To short. And that's the second out. Now into the box. Crash Train grounded out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in is Crash Train. He bounced out last time up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get him.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Somerset Patriots wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Robert Wright gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Greg Weissert closes the his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
17 men on base. For the Bay Sox, 4 runs on 11 hits, 4 errors. They left 13 runners on base. Train.
So to get his day started at the plate, Crash Train trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Get a good one up there, huh?
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Here we go.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch.
Next to stand in is Julius Gomez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this side.
Next to hit, Michael Beltre flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to leading off the inning. It'll be Crash Train as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nicholas Pereira. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Hit to short. Scooped up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI. Stepping in once again is Crash Train. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Stepping up is Johan Mieses. Last time through was a base hit. Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Beltre comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Digging in will be Tyler Nevin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
The second baseman.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And a good holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next, here is Taylor Davis. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. So now into the box is Anthony Volpe. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. Now to bat, Crash Train singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch.
So now to the plate, Crash. And there are runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just in and breach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The shit that you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends they like to pretend. Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers picking up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. I sin, now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell amen. Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next is Alexander Canario. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. Next up, Jason Vossler.
That is it. The third baseman, Jason.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And there's out number 2. set to get his evening at the plate started. Crash Train trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. So next to bat will be Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. Now you put that outside corner and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate is Crash. Fastball swung on and missed. Behind 0-2 now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one. Stepping in next, Peter Maris. No hits to this point. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Next, it'll be Crash Train. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. The 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. That brings up Alexander Canario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Bay Sox get their 20th home win this year. Cody Sedlock earns his 5th winner of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Connor Menez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Striding in is Alexander Canario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So here is Crash. Train comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And no one can get there as it falls. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is out on the tag. Next, it'll be Peter Maris, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit down the line at first. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Now it'll be Crash. Train. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But maybe he gets hot.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slides.
Good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
When the pitcher on in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
3-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed. And stepping in, Crash. Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Minoso is over now, and he's got it for round. And now here is Mike Compton. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. And now in the box, Crash. Train. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box, Crash. Train, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him. A ball and a strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Slider laid off for a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3. John Tremaine would be next. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Richmond Flying Squirrels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rico Garcia gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jim Cuevas couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss.
1 error and 13 runners left on base.
Tyro Estrada digging in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Crash Train trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands.
A swing and a miss. That retires. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Jason struck out to the plate. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play. Next to hit is Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either. Find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're winging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start beat stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
Now at the plate, here is Brian Torres. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now here is Crash Train singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And boy, they're really get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Up next, Robbie Boyer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robbie Boyer.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Next to dig in, Brian Torres. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Hit hard to short. He's right there. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him. And now, Crash Train struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Now to the plate, here is Peter Maris. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. Next up is Crash Train, grounded out in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes with him, but he...
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now. So now it's no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Bay Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Bruce Zimmerman earns win number 4 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. At the plate started, Crash Train tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Softly hit to short. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now is Crash Train. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count.
The right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout, this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Nevin. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here, being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the big in. Now to the plate, Crash Train. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Luciano is calling for it. 1 out. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder Henry Alvarez. Hit on the ground out to scooped up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next will be the designated hitter Jason Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Next to stand in is Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alvarez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded. Next to hit, Crash Train flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Azzopardi over at second. Tremaine on at first with 2 down. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings in Tyler Nevin. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. To short. Reined in. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marco Luciano. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side. He's got it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and stole this game away for his guys.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Bowie Bay Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jake Flaw claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Lowther records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Stepping up is Crash Train, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. A ball and no strikes. skied into straightaway right. Labor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now into the box. Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tremaine aboard here at first with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Leading off the inning, it'll be Crash Train, and they could use a spark from him here.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings. Digging in will be Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. So your best is the best way. Mouth is jump up tight and go through your darkness. Don't worry, you gotta be